Hi there. I'm really looking forward to having my windows tinted by Apex Glass this morning.
Is this the one you're gonna have done?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The sun just beats in so bad, and so it's gonna ruin the furniture and everything. So Ryan's gonna come and take care of that for me.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. Are you just gonna have a neutral tone or what?
I don't know. He's going to show me some samples, and I'll pick one.
That sounds exciting. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Here he is
Oh,
now.
I think do you think he's here?
He's here.
Come on in, Ryan.
Hi,
Ryan.
How you doing? Real good. How you guys doing today?
Doing great.
Awesome,
Good.
awesome. So show me the windows you have and
Right over
some
here.
issues with.
So the basic problem is that I get the southern sun coming in the afternoon, and it just is screaming hot through
Just
here.
getting a lot of heat through there, huh?
Yes.
How about glare? Is glare an issue? Getting too much light too? Is it
Not
maybe?
really a glare issue. Of course, I don't watch TV in the afternoon
Afternoon,
typically,
okay.
but not a glare, but it's more just the heat and the
And it looks like you got some newer floors in here, so you need.
Try to
I'm
protect things,
You want to make
yeah.
sure to protect those from
Yes,
ultraviolet and,
yes.
and those too. So, well, great. Let me do a quick check on the window here real quick and see what we're dealing with. What we want to do first is just really make sure that the windows are going to be safe to tint.
Okay.
There's different coatings inside the windows, and one of the big things we want to do is check those coatings, make sure they're on the proper surfaces, and see what's already existing in them. So let's do that real quick here.
So what does that tell you?
So what we're looking at right now is what kind of low E coatings are in the
Okay.
window existing. So most of these new dual pane windows here are all made with low E coatings, which are designed to help with energy efficiency, but they don't do much for direct sunlight's the problem. So they're great for essentially the hot air that's outside to help keep that out and also to keep the heat in during the winter months. But as you found out, when the sun's going down later in the afternoon, it comes beaming through and it doesn't really do much to stop that.
Now, it does look like there is some sort of a slight tint to it. That's what's
noticed
built
that,
in,
yeah.
right? That's
Exactly.
what you're talking
So
about.
the windows themselves have a little bit of a green in them.
Okay.
The glass has a little bit of natural tinning that's in there. And then you also have two pieces of glass. You got an inner pane and outer pane,
Right.
so it kind of doubles that. So yeah, you're right. It does look a little bit tinted. So these are standard kind of what we call a 2 layers of silver low E coating, which is pretty standard on a window like this, which makes them pretty energy efficient as far as, again, as keeping the hot air out and in, but not so much with the direct sunlight. So what we could show you here, we covered up a couple different lines of film that we could use, but I know that also taking out too much light is probably going to be an issue. So we don't want anything that's going to be too dark, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to keep the light in.
Yes,
there.
I do.
So we have a large range of different film lines we could use. One of the ones I'm going to show you today is what's called CX. This is a newer line, so
Okay.
what's called a ceramic-based film, which means it actually has a little bit of titanium in it, and it's a nanoparticle film. Long story, basically what they figured out is they figured out how to reduce heat while still keeping most of the visible light coming in. It works more in the infrared band of light, which we can't see, but it carries a lot of heat, but we still let the visible light through.
Right.
And so we have everything from a real light 60%, which is basically a clear film. I mean, once you get this on the window, it's even hard to see that it's there. It really melts into the glass and you don't even know it's on the glass. From a 60, it drops down 10%. That's a 50%, just a little bit more tinting. This is going to offer you a little bit more glare reduction. So again, just be a little bit easier on the eyes when you're in the room.
Okay.
Can help with the glare that's on the TV screen. And also, as we go darker, it also increases a little bit more heat rejection too.
Okay.
Then we go to a little bit darker. This is a 35%. So that's probably a little darker than what I might recommend here. But if you're looking for more of the heat, more of the glare reduction, this is a good option too.
It's more just the sunlight with the furniture and the flooring
Exactly
and things
right.
like that. I don't know, maybe like middle of the road might be
I really
better.
think that
Yeah.
50% is
Okay.
a really great option for here. It's going to protect your furnishings. It's going to give you some glare reduction. Going to give you some good heat rejection inside the room. Going to be safe to put on this
Okay.
window. You're going to come with a lifetime warranty on your home against any kind of bubbling, cracking, peeling.
Awesome.
So really good product. And it'll really protect your view also. You got a great view here. You don't want to take away from that. So,
It is nice.
looking out, it's going to be still crystal clear and look really, really nice.
I didn't clean the window for you.
That is part of our service. We're going to come in and
I was hoping you'll do the track too.
get it down and clean everything, right? Yeah, we'll make sure it's all real clean and spotless before we put any kind of
Awesome.
tin on there. So the care of it after we get it installed, it's really easy. The biggest thing is you don't want to use any kind of harsh chemicals or scratch pads on it. It can be cleaned kind of like a regular window. Glass cleaner, a nice soft towel, even a squeegee's okay. Most of the cleaners, we usually recommend staying away from heavy alcohol or heavy ammonia cleaners.
Okay.
But most of the foam cleaners that you're buying now at Costco
I like
and the
that.
different
Yeah,
places.
the glass cleaner that's foam. I like that one.
Yep, you can spray that on there and wipe that away. And we'll actually provide you with a can of that before we leave too, with our own
Oh, what a
special
deal.
formulated glass cleaners. So, good
Full
deal.
service.
Yeah.
Well, if you're ready to go, I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and get the supplies out and get the film cut that we need for it and get
Thank
it
you.
installed for you.
Thank you. I really appreciate
How
it.
long will it take?
You know, the set of doors like this, we should be in and out in about 45 minutes.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
great.
That's great.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Stay tuned.
Already.
All right. So we're going to start out by cleaning the window real good. We're going to be looking for anything that's on the glass that we can remove or make sure there's no distortions or anything on the glass too. We're going to verify that as we go along. So. All right, so now the window's been scraped. Make sure there's nothing on there. Everything looks really good. So we're going to clean our edges real good now. Also got to wipe down the frame. Make sure there's nothing on the frame that could get stuck between our window tint and the glass. Of course, we got to tarp down to make sure we protect the floor. Squeegee everything down here. And the last thing is just a really good check on the edges. Okay, we are prepped, cleaned, and ready to install. Take our roll of film. Now, window film has an adhesive side that's protected by clear coat. So we're going to take the clear coat off and expose that adhesive. Be very careful with what that touches. And the water actually gives us the ability to squeegee all the air and make sure that that film sits flat against the glass. edge. Now we're just going to start squeegeeing this water out of here. Pushing the film flat against the glass and start to activate the adhesive that's on the window film itself. Next, we're going to trim the film to fit the glass. Now we're going to start our final squeegee pass, making sure that as much water is removed as possible. And last, we're just gonna bump all the edges and make sure that all that water is absorbed. And it'll come back into our window film. And a quick clean, and this window is ready to go. Great, looks good. It's going to protect the furnishings, cut down some glare, and do a great job on reducing heat inside the room. All right, so we're just going to do a little quick cleaning on them. Both sides are done now, looking real good. Couple things you might notice for the first couple of days, they might look a little hazy, streaky. You might even see some water blisters inside the film. Typically you won't, because we do a, really focus on trying to get all that water squeezed out of there. But if you do, don't worry about it. It will just dry on its own. Usually takes about a week and a half for a film like this to dry completely. So if after a week something don't look right, you just give us a call. We'll come take a look at it. But I'm sure you'll see all that will dry up and go away. Again, with the cleaning, we recommend just non-harsh cleaners, nice soft towel. You can even use a squeegee is okay, like a sponge and a squeegee is okay to clean the film also. But of course, no sharp objects on it. The window film does have a really good clear coat or hard coat to it that's designed to protect it. But it can be scratched if something runs up hard against it, chairs or something like that. If you're moving stuff around in the living room, you just want to be careful with the glass. So. Other than that, you are good to go. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh,
So your film's all installed.
that looks amazing.
Like I said, it your eyes easily adjust to it, so you can tell it doesn't even. It just kind of melts into the glass.
does.
It's not. It doesn't make the room feel any darker. I mean, you got a great view out. And a lot of people say it actually helps the view because as it softens it, your eyes don't have to, squint down as hard to see out. So
It
it
looks
takes
beautiful.
off the extra glare. So, well, I'm glad you like it.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
it.
I
Thank
appreciate it.
You have a good day.
Okay.
Thanks.
Call Ryan for all your needs, window tinting needs.
Perfect.